Testing. Ooh, we are way loud. Testing? Testing? Can you hear? Okay. Gonna check the stream on YouTube. Actually, let's check on another device. We'll be starting momentarily if you're watching along. Audio quality aside, I think we're ready to go. Okay. Hold on to your seats. We're gonna do this thing. Here we go. Hey! How's it going? So if you might notice, I'm a little bit of a new kind of puppety thing going on here. Yeah. I've been working on this for a good while now. I downloaded the software Live 2D Cubism, I think it's the full name. I got the free version, so I had 43 days to use all the features for free. And here we are. So, you know, I think we've got something pretty cool. You know, it's not perfect, mainly because my computer is not quite fast enough to, handle all of this, in real time. That's kind of going to be the big theme for most of this. Is my computer is probably not fast enough to be doing, for one, hand tracking with a VTuber kind of model, and then live streaming concurrently, and then also doing, all of this, like drawing and 3D modeling. So we're gonna see how well this goes. It might horribly fall apart. That's okay. This is kind of a test stream. Yeah, I'm watching the replay on YouTube, and we are a little laggy, but that's fine. This is a test. We get to kind of see how this works, I'm not doing direct eye tracking because my glasses, they block out the tracking, so it's following the mouse. So if you ever see me just kind of like look down perpetually, that's because I just like drifted the mouse to someplace and forgot. Yeah. What other kind of business do I want to do first? Hopefully the audio delay isn't too out of sync with the VTuber. The puppety Calvin. If it is, sorry. I'll find a way to hopefully be able to monetize this YouTube channel eventually, so I could buy a better computer, get it a little faster, make it a little bit more cleaner. But we'll get there when we get there. This is gonna be just a fun little stream to help me mainly kind of test these things and figure out what we need to do going forward if we want to do this long term. But the main thing we're doing today is we are going to be working on getting caught up on my daily drawing campaign, the Sketchy Summer. So if you're here, you're probably familiar with my Twitter account, because that's probably the only place you're familiar with me from, or in real life, that's also an option. But what we're going to do today, I'm going to fade. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we have 4 days of drawings we need to get caught up on, because over the weekend I went on vacation with my lovely girlfriend Sydney. and just didn't find time for me to get some drawings done. So I was gone Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And so we're going to make 4 daily art posts. Does it technically count if I do it so delayed after the fact? Probably not. But this is my campaign, and we're going to do it in a way that makes me feel good about it. Okay, so I've got a few ideas of what we want to do. I've been working on a game. It's been pretty cool. It's nowhere near a point where I'm comfortable sharing either what it is or like what the game looks like at the moment. It's so early. But I thought I could might be fun to kind of maybe make some of the props I know I'll need to make down the line. So we can do that first. If you notice, this VTuber, he's got a shirt. Look at that. Also, this hand does not track. Whoop, whoop. Well, whatever. The shirt is one of you I've seen. It's got my pen sword. Whoa! That was weird. Anyway, the shirt here, I want to make it so, well, this VTuber is designed for me to change out the shirt really easily. So we're going to maybe just make a fun new shirt for today's stream. We'll do that a little bit later, so hopefully people start showing up. That'd be cool. Let me see our review numbers currently. Ooh, a hot 0. Hot 0 viewers. So yeah, we're going to make a new shirt. Hopefully by the time we get to that second, post, people will be here and they can kind of help guide what post or what shirt we want to make. Don't know what we're doing for our third thing. I kind of want to maybe probably do another drawing on my tablet because we'll be doing the shirt design with my drawing tablet. And so then after that, we're going back into 3D. We're going to make a new prop for the shelf behind me, if you can kind of see that. Let's see if, yeah! Oh, hand, yeah. So yeah, so you see the shelf on the back. It's pretty empty still. I've got some games and things on there. Fun is I got 3D models of all from the different game jams I've done so far. And so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make a new 3D model for the shelf of some kind. Maybe we make a prop of some kind. We'll figure it out when we get to it. Hopefully we can have some people in chat kind of give suggestions what we make. Okay. Along with this idea of this being very much a test live stream, we're going to see how music playing works. I've got currently on Spotify, I added the album. Here, let me see if I can show this without exposing myself. Okay, is there anything? Okay. Yeah. Okay. The album Harmony of Hunters, or no, Harmony of a Hunter Returns. It's an album of like Metroid covers, Metroid song covers. So I'm hoping. Let's see if I can do a finger crossed with this guy. I can do kind of quotes, whatever. We'll see if we can, play this on stream and doesn't immediately get blocked. Well, that was the music you were hearing at the beginning. That track was Prelude for Prime by DS Music. So I've got it recording currently also on OBS. So if the stream gets horribly blocked worldwide, I can re-upload it without the music. Yeah. So let me drag this back over. Going to also cut to the game room. Ah. Okay. And we're going to move that over there. And I'm going to open up Blender, my 3D modeling program of choice. Okay. I'm just kind of opening the background so I don't see, I always recommend, it's like, open your last 5 project files. And I don't want any like secrets revealed yet. Okay. Fade that back. Hello. So, yeah, okay. Going to go out of studio mode. Okay. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit more performant. Yeah. Okay. So we need props from a game. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. Hopefully someone will join in chat eventually here so I can get first-hand information or restore chat. Okay. All right. We're gonna have no music. Actually, let's get some music going. Let's. No. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Okay. Got that going. Yeah, you can kind of hear it, right? Let me turn it up. Turn it up. Ooh, now it's cooking. Okay. It's probably going to be way too quiet in the final mix. Here, okay, I've got it going. Let me check on my phone. Make sure that sounds good. If you're watching along. Okay. It's probably going to be way too quiet. Yeah, I got it going. Let me check on my phone. Make sure it sounds good. No, that's still too quiet. Right. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit closer. Okay. Nope. Probably too loud now. Boy, howdy, it would be nice to know how we're doing for someone to... Boy, howdy, it would be nice. Oh no, it just sounds like static. That's all you guys hear. Okay, let's stop that. And let's... Okay, let's just shut down Spotify if you guys can't hear that. Also, it just sounds like all my fans running. That's weird. Do I have someone viewing? That'd be nice. If there's some... Nice to know. Just shut down Spotify if you guys can't hear that. Also, it just sounds like all my fans running. That's weird. Do I have someone viewing? Okay. So, hopefully, sounds good. We're gonna run it. Okay. Sorry if the sound's not too good. Want to get a drink of my water? Okay. Let's run it. So I'm just gonna delete that. Switch to that. Okay. So one thing I need is we're going to make if we're gonna make our props for this game I've been working on. And there's a few things I'm gonna need for that. I want kind of like trying to think of best things to work on because it's without revealing anything like what this game is. Also, let's just go with the VTuber face cam. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully it looks cool. Hopefully you're getting something out of this from having a Calvin on screen. Hey. Okay. Also, we've been live for about 20 minutes and I haven't done anything. Okay. I want to make a potion. I think, yeah. Or actually, let's trying to just think what all we want. Let's make what do we want to make? How about a castle? We'll make a castle. Nice little castle. Trying to think. Well, okay, well, let's just kind of making a castle wall here. No, okay. Very indecisive today of what we want to make. We'll make kind of a wall, a little exterior wall of a castle. Oh, whoa! Calvin's freaking out! No. Oh, we are indecisive today. Also, Calvin, the puppet, VTuber. I'll scoot you down. Woo. Yeah. Okay. Now that way you don't know. It kind of looks like I'm using the keyboard and things. Okay. Had an itch on my face. And it kind of showed up. That was cool. Let's use a mirror modifier. And mirror it across the x-axis. I really hope you can't hear like my fans running in the background because they are loud. So let's I'm just kind of making, you know, this is not the way to make this. But well, I got kind of a castle in mind, and I want to make it kind of a small little castle, like one I could kind of like have a lot of like castles. Maybe castle isn't even the right word. This is like a little outpost. This is more of a tower, I'm thinking. Okay, so we're gonna make a cylinder of nothing on either end. We're going to make it kind of blocky. Let's make it a hexagon. Vestagon. No. Octagon. Boop. Wish I could get the flat sides. Let's rotate it a little bit. Well, I basically like those flat sides. Oh, okay, wait. Can't do math today. 360 divided by 8. 40. Okay. 360 divided by 16 to 22.5. Okay, so now we've got these kind of flat sides on each of the axes. Let's make a tower. That's what we're doing. Took us a little bit under 30 minutes to figure out what we're doing, but that's okay. That's part of the process of this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. No, wait. Yeah, we'll figure out size later. Make this a tower. 2. Make it 1.25. So now we got a little bit of a lip. We can make it go up. Yeah. I really like kind of medieval architecture, but I never know the terminology, you know. Like, well, I know, like, we got towers. Oh. We got towers of some kind, and I know, like, there's a word for, like, those kind of parts that kind of jut out. No. Did we get that even? Yeah, okay. And pop. Oh, hey, Winston. Nice to see you. Yep, currently we're going through making some 3D models for unnamed, still in development game. So currently we're making a little like a medieval tower. Should put somewhere on stream what we're making. Let me make text. What we making? What we got? What we making? Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. Winston, while you're here, how does the audio sound? My main concern with the audio is if you can just hear my fans running. And if I'm hearable. Put outline around that. Pop. Outline. Drop shadow. Is that readable at all? Okay, I think that's readable. That's quick and dirty. That's what we're doing. Yeah. I had a feeling that fan was going to be going. Let's see. I want to quickly see. Yeah. Okay. We'll get back to it. I did have audio going, like music going earlier, but it wasn't really showing up on stream. So if you want, you can just kind of like throw on audio of your own in the background, just so you have, not just Calvin rambling. Do. Towers. I kind of want to make like a little windows in these faces here. Actually, I think there's a way I could do this, or I just have to make like one face of the tower. Mirror. Going to turn off that first. So if we delete these vertices and delete those vertices, lost my mouse. There it is. X, Y, and Z. Oh, not Z. Feel like that's not quite right. Because theoretically, if it's flipping over the x-axis, it should be over there. Oh, no. Okay, so what did I do wrong? Fixed count, relative offset. I'm usually a lot more efficient with Blender. It's probably like just being live, I'm overthinking things. Why is it moving on that axis? Whoa. Okay. Forget all of that. We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Hopefully. Nope, can't go that far. Yeah. Thanks, Winston. Yeah. I know. This is very much a rough and dirty stream. We're just seeing what we can do. Don't know if this will be an ongoing thing, but it's fun to try once in a while. Let me see. Every now and then I want to just check in on the Calvin. Yep. He's looking pretty good. Nope. Every time he disappears. Okay. Going to grab each of these faces and kind of insert faces. Yep. Good. I would like to. I've been thinking of doing a YouTube series and channel for a while, and I also think these kind of like live streams could also be fun to try out every once in a while. That's when the Calvin 2D puppet's gonna come out, is for the live streams. So if someone sees this, they don't think, oh, he animates like that. It's very much clearly a live, like rigged puppet thing. And then for YouTube videos, I can bust out the 3D model and have that kind of be hand animated so that people can see what I can do with animation. If that makes sense. Doo-doo. Let's make loop cut there. No. Ba-da-ba-da. So, how are you doing, Winston? I'm going to single you out while you're the one person in chat. So, how you doing? I think that's a good way to start it. We're just gonna. Yeah, I mean, good job. Getting through those calls that you're doing. I, I've been doing like all my job hunting exclusively through LinkedIn, and just so I don't have to deal with any calls at the moment. I can just send out resumes and things. But good on you for getting out there and trying more. So I'm gonna hide the Calvin for like 1 second real quick. Because what was I gonna do? Oh, it's right. Well, oh no, cancel. Lock the movement. Okay. Okay. I'm still new to the Vtuber software and everything. Okay. I'm back. See if that hand. Hey, there's the hand. Oh, hand's gone. Oh, hand's back. No, it's gone. I feel you, Winston. I've put out a few resumes, and it's just like nothing's coming back. All in due time. Let's make a little loop cut there. Make it about 1.25. It's probably not the most efficient thing for me to do is to always like key in direct numbers, but I like my 3D modeling to be very specific. I'm going to. People are asking how long the stream's gonna be. Oh well, thank you, Winston, for liking the avatar. Yeah, I'm real proud of this one. Definitely some things I could improve, but most of it's improvement in a way like I just need a beefier computer in order for it to work better. Okay, yeah. We'll probably be going, a while here, so if you want to dip in and out of the stream, don't worry about that. We'll keep it cooking. I'll have the very in the way text on screen showing what I'm working on currently, so you can hop in and out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love my computer. It's got me through all of college and everything, but at this point, I really need something just with a little bit more juice. And it's kind of the catch-22 where need money to buy a better computer, but in order to get money for a better computer, I need to make something with a computer. Think, yeah. Hope it would be real nice, get a job, for, first and foremost. But if not, it'd be cool if I could kind of, post more consistently to like YouTube and yeah, yeah. Post more to YouTube and to the point where I could like start monetizing things would be pretty cool. And so make my funny little drawings and animations and get paid for it. That'd be pretty sweet. But we're just gonna take it easy for right now. Yeah. I can run most things one at a time. It's when I need to do this kind of overlap thing is when things get tough. I think we're doing pretty okay so far. I can hear my fan running horrible, but as long as the stream is keeping up, I think it will be fine. Okay. Looks pretty nice for a... Maybe I should have just had some reference images up. Castle. Tower. Oh yeah. Opening up a Safari window while streaming it is just not happening. Okay. Okay, so we got some reference images I can kind of look at. Yeah, okay, so it looks like might need more of like a shaped base. Might help kind of define the form factor. Maybe kind of bevel in a way, like the underside of these. There's a word for this, but I'm not sure what it is. Like these little ramparts, maybe? No. Bring that down a little bit. Okay, that looks a lot better. Now, what I want ultimately for the game I'm working on, I need this guy to be kind of distinct from the top. Like a top-down perspective. So what I'm thinking is I make like a little like walled area around it. Yeah. And can't remember my numbers, so we're gonna divide by 16. One thing I really love about Blender that like not many other 3D programs do is that you can just input equations into any field that like has a number. So like instead of trying to like first calculate how far something needs to be before you do it, you can just be like, 10 divided by 5, and boom, it calculates that right away. I think it's Unity and Blender are the only programs I know of that do that. I don't think like Maya does. Oh, hey. Nice to see you, dear arms. Nice. Ethan. Okay, right. Hey, Ethan. I recognize the username, and you even said you're on break, but I was like, okay, I don't want to be like, hey, John. I don't even know if I know a John. Yeah. Glad you're popping in. Glad to have you. This is very much a rough and tumble live stream. Audio might sound a little weird. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants in terms of the live stream quality. big thing I was talking about with Winston earlier is just, would love to do more kind of like live streaming stuff, but computer I don't know if is really up for much live programming, as it were. But we'll make do for now. Thinking, let's make little turrets here. Ethan, you might know this a little bit better. I don't know if what you're listening in on the. Oh wait, you can't listen. Right. Okay. One thing I like about streaming, I've done a few streams before on like YouTube, and one nice thing is that once I'm done, the YouTube upload is it's there and it can be watched for perpetually forever afterwards. And my mom, she's an art teacher, in Iowa, and she sometimes like shows like her students when they're just like having a work day, like my live streams. So shout out to Miss Evans's class if they're watching. Yeah. I've got ideas for more kind of like non-stream content. Short films. I've been wanting to make some kind of short film eventually, but I've also been in the mood to do some like game development. And so I've been kind of thinking maybe making like an animated like devlog. That'd be kind of cool. And so it'd be kind of, basically a Calvin 3D model animated, kind of talking about his process of making this game we're working on here. And yeah. And I say devlog, my idea basically being it'd be more like just kind of a therapy session in a way of me being like, okay, this week, here's what I attempted. Here's how I cried trying to make it. That kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. But my main thing being, like, I've never fully made a game before. And so, like, a lot of the things I think should be real easy just aren't coming real naturally at the moment. Like, for the past about a week, I've been trying to finally wrangle Unity's, the game engine Unity's input system. Because within the last, I want to say, like, 3 or 4 years, Unity updated the input system to be a lot more modular and kind of like less dependent on like keying in directly like what inputs you want to monitor. Like previously, basically you had a list going of like, here's all the inputs my game can listen for, and you had to like manually like name them, and if you want to do like multiplayer, you had to make separate lists for every single like possible controller and like every possible player. It was a mess. But Unity updated it recently, and it's still not fully like Unity's still not fully built for it. Like its input system and its like UI don't fully work in tandem. So I've been trying to wrangle that, and I think I'm at a good point at this point where I can start making a game finally. Because it's always been like work on trying to make a Unity menu system first, and then I get burned out on that and I never get to make the game. Or I start working kind of like, general game mechanics, but then I like need to start testing and I need to like make a main menu, and it never works out. Because I'm always... It's a mess. I'll make the video explaining the mess I've been trying to decouple all these years. Woo game. Yeah. Yeah. Let's want to make, got this little kind of roof going on here. And I want, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. So that could be like a little base someone can capture. And I'm thinking you can have the colors. No. I'm overthinking it again. That's the problem. Delete those vertices. Okay. Yeah, so when you're approaching it, you can see it like that. I want a way for basically, if you, there's going to be both, you know, it needs to be visible from top down. You need to know what team is got controlling the space. And when you're at ground level, you should also be able to know who captured the base. I think if I just have like a UI icon, that'll be fine. Okay. I'm doing like the thing where I've always done, where I'm overthinking each step, and then nothing happens. Nothing gets done. Okay. What else do we need? Move that over. I want to make let's just make an arcade machine. I don't know if this will actually end up in the game, but I need at least give me something to model. Arcade cabinet. No. Maybe not arcade. I was not okay. The Calvin puppet was betraying me there. I went to scratch my chin, and the fingers were making it look like I was picking my nose, and that was not what I was doing. Okay, we're gonna not make a tower. Is done. That's good enough for now. I want to make potions. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. Oh, didn't see you leave, Ethan, but thanks for coming. All right, gonna make just a basic potion. Motion. And I'm going to make... I've seen some people basically, instead of like a triangle fan at the bottom here, you just make it into quads. And I'm not sure if that's better, or if it's better to have the tries at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to make a potion. Make a little top up there. This is going to be a very quick model, I think. Famous last words, I know, but I can't imagine this being too tough to model. Nice potion. And I want a quirk for that potion. Well, I want to make it... Yeah. I can think about how to like show liquids inside the potion later. That's going to be a Unity shader problem. Challenge. That's the word. So you might notice I'm rambling a little bit every now and then, mainly just because I want to keep keep things going. Don't want to bore. Okay, we can. Whoop. You can make a face there. Poke the face. Grab these edges. Dissolve edges. Boom. We got Posha. I could. Let's see. The style I'm going for, I'm thinking very much. I want it very much this kind of angular, low poly kind of look. Not for a lack of wanting to try, but mainly just because I'm going to have a lot of assets on screen, and so I want to keep it low poly. Most of them are pretty far in the distance. And it'll give a unique style. What else? Oh, I got an email about the Iowa Independent Film Festival. Live Calvin reaction. Okay. We're going to... Calvin reads his email to see if the film he submitted got accepted. Full schedule. Film selections. Okay, I don't think this is what I submitted something to. Ooh. I'm looking at the list of the films that'll be at the Iowa Independent Film Festival. And okay, we're just gonna let's see if I can show this to y'all. Let's get a new Safari window. Iowa Independent. Wow. And Film Festival. I'm sure all these are really great films. I think some of these posters could have used a second go. Okay. Okay, hope it doesn't. Okay, there's no doxing on here. Okay. I really like some of these. Oh, that's cute. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this on stream, just in case there's something horrific, like, in the poster. I want to make another short... I want to make a short film. Another short film. I want to make a short film. I'm not sure what we'd go for the concept. But I just want to do some storytelling that I can kind of like put on a demo reel and like start putting it at film festivals, something a little, just, a little story. And I've got different ideas for it. I'm always coming up with different story ideas, and not sure what one I would kind of go with. I'm thinking, because I will, Winston, you know that I've got like one idea for basically like an anthology animated film, where basically each like the animated directors would kind of tell a part of the story in their own style, but it's like one cohesive story. And like, so basically imagine if like, this is not what the plot would be, but like, someone's jumping between dimensions, and each dimension looks like its own kind of like art style because it's directed by a different animator. And I would want to do that with some friends, but it's also just a case of that's a lot of planning. I want to make sure I kind of know the short film pipeline, as it were, before I like start getting other people roped in. Don't quit. Okay. So it'd be a matter of I want to do something kind of independent on my own first before I start roping people in and getting them hyped up on something I might not be able to deliver on. And I think that's... So it's just a matter of what do I do instead for this kind of Calvin-only project. And I think I've got a few ideas. One I've been kind of toying with is like a monster, kind of a Godzilla kaiju-esque short film. Let me move that over there. A while ago, I drew kind of like my own little kaiju kind of character, and I've been kind of thinking of a story to tell of them. Could be good for like a lot of like little action. Here it is. Let's see how quickly this loads. Yeah, something with this little guy. Kind of like a good short film with a lot of action and kind of an not in-depth story, but kind of more of an emotional story that's not super reliant on like lots of details. If that makes sense. Yeah. So let's see if the stream recovers. Okay. I saw the stream quality was dipping drastically low as soon as I opened up that image. And yeah. But I'm thinking I want to tell kind of like, a kaiju, story, but the one thing with a lot of them is that they always have like, a lot of human characters to like explain the plot bits. And I want to try to like make a kaiju story that's just, just the characters being the monsters. And like what we can tell with that. And I think I could do it kind of silent film-esque, not fully, but to the point where it's like the motions and the plot is being told through actions and animation, not through just a whole bunch of side characters explaining like what's going on. Oh, what are we doing? Right, pot. Let's see if the mirror modifier works again. There we go. Because I want to make little legs. Yeah. Another kind of thing I've been thinking of, maybe not... Basically using a short film as a pilot for like a show idea more than just like a little individual story. Because you've probably seen the like Space Town thing I've been posting to Twitter a lot of Coriander, the human, and Umlaut, the alien. Let's see if how quickly I can bring that up. Space Town. These two. I was thinking maybe like a little short film of like one of their adventures, just kind of a standalone one. it kind of like gets around the tone of like what I'd want for a full series with these two. I think that could be kind of fun. Also, whatever I do, I want to try out something unique with the art style. Like, I just don't want to do like default Blender Eevee art and shaders. I want to try something a little bit more stylistic. And with the Space Town series idea, I would do kind of like this faux 2D look I've been kind of honing. And I think it's getting better. I've been kind of, at least in my head, as it were, kind of figuring out what. Yeah, I like these two as well. I've been trying to like figure out what has been kind of like the Achilles heel of like these faux 3D or faux 2D 3D models, where like, you know, we've got the Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie that had 3D models for even like the 2D characters, and it didn't quite look right. And I think I've kind of been honing in on like what is making them not quite, you know, be fully 2D as they could, compared to stuff like Guilty Gear, like the more recent Guilty Gear games, where they're still pretty 3D, obviously, but it's a lot more of a trick where it feels more authentically 2D. And I've got a few ideas, but I'm thinking the big thing that a lot of them are missing is whenever the camera moves. And? Okay. Whenever the camera moves, you can very clearly see like the perspective of the 3D models change. Where when you have a 2D drawing or a 2D animation and the camera starts moving, you're not guaranteed to have like the perspective of the character change, because it's just a lot more efficient just to have the 2D animation loop or be flat to the camera. So I think one thing I do with a full faux 2D animation is basically have all the cameras or all the characters locked to the angle of the camera, so that way when the camera starts moving, the 2D characters aren't like changing perspective, as it were. Don't know if I explained that well at all. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, well, I can show what I'm talking about with these guys. Because when a 3D camera starts like panning, you can kind of see like the perspective on like that pot changes, where you can see the different legs as the camera pans. But with a 2D image or a 2D animation, it would be more like this isometric camera where the camera pan doesn't reveal any like changing of the perspective. So I think if I make a faux 3D animation, or a 3D animation pretending to be 2D, and with this orthographic camera, where it basically flattens the entire image, I think it would look a lot better than a 3D camera that can kind of like see around these corners. In other words, yeah. Going to bring that edge in. Back to making a pot. I'm glad I explained it. Hopefully, a little bit okay. Winston, while you're here, I don't know how long you're planning on watching it. I appreciate you're watching how long you are. Later in the stream, I want to basically make a new shirt design for the Calvin VTuber model here. So if you got ideas for a cool shirt design, you can, whatever kind of shirt idea you got, let me know. Also, I want to make a new prop for the game shelf behind me. So if you got ideas for like this a prop for this game shelf, let me know. If you got a shirt design idea, let me know. I'll kind of think about it. Because we'll do that going here pretty soon. We're just kind of poking around with the 3D modeling. Want that to be... Yeah. I mean, we will be going probably for a while for this stream, so don't feel like you gotta watch all of it. You can kind of pop in and out as you got things to do. Okay, I think that works pretty well. Yeah. Get that out of the way. Oh, I forgot. There we go. It was not showing what we were working on in Blender. So let me change my transitions back to fade. Okay. What else? Without revealing what I'm making, what else do I need? Here, I get you, Winston, but... Also, I don't know how easily I could do it, but just if you wanted to, Winston, I could see if I could open like a Discord channel. We could just talk live while I'm working if you wanted. You have to promise not to swear on stream. We're gonna keep this a PG, family-friendly stream. Let me know. Let me know if you're down to chat. Okay, what else can we do? Let's make a bridge. Yeah, I know you got that salty sailor mouth, Winston. But if you think you can keep it contained for a little bit, I'd be willing to have you on stream. And what else? No sweat, Winston. No, just that. Not even sure how well it'll work, but no rush. Just if you want to try it out. Let me disable these guys real quick. So we can kind of see what the angle looks like. Okay. Da-da. All right. We also want to see if my computer can handle opening Discord as well with all this. I think it should, but it'll be fun to see. Much bandwidth back as possible. Okay. Can make a fancier bridge, but I think for what we want, that'll work. Yeah, test run. We're trying new things here. Let me know when you're on Discord. And I need to have like, I had a private Discord for the Pen Sword YouTube channel for a while, but I just never used it. I'm not sure if it's ready for use. We could hijack the Bingo Night channel, maybe. Okay. I'm just gonna make Will. Yeah, like that. Nothing too fancy. Okay. Going to switch to the game room real quick here. So if Discord opens up, it doesn't immediately dox me. Discord is taking a little bit of time to load. Oh. I saw a huge lag spike on the stream. What? Oh, it's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. Oh. The Calvin VTuber model, its eyelids sometimes blink out of sync. So that's cool. Okay. Do we just want to hijack the Bingo Night channel, Winston? Yeah, sorry. Loud keyboard. Okay. Okay, I've connected to the voice. Oh. I need to change my Discord audio settings. Testing 1. Okay. Okay. Winston, when you get here, let me know. We can see if OBS will pick you up. Oh, I see Winston. He's currently got the mute icon. Can you hear me, Winston, in the voice chat? Oh, he's figuring that out. I'll just keep on modeling. Nope. Okay, let's be more efficient. Let's make sword. No swords. We'll keep it non-violent for today. Maybe. Village stuff. It looks like you're currently muted, Winston, still, if you're trying to speak. Clickety-click. Clack. At least on Discord, Winston, I still see you got the little mute kind of icon on your icon. Or on your name. remember a while ago I did a live stream where I don't even know what I was doing, but basically I was talking for a good while before I finally went to the stream on YouTube and found out that like every like I was playing music at the time and I found out that none of the audio was playing. So every time I was like, "Oh, this song, I hate this song," or "Oh, this song, this is a great song," no one would have been able to know what I was talking about. But it didn't. No one would have known either way because no one was watching that one. But that's okay. We're playing fast and loose. We try new things. We're making a little well here. Get rid of that edge loop. Oh, I muted Winston. Why did I mute Winston? Unmute. Winston. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh no. I finally hovered over the mute icon. I was like, muted by you? Oh no. I wonder if I know. I'm so sorry about that. I wonder if like it was. I have the streamer mode automatically enables on Discord when OBS is open. Yeah. Or I'm thinking basically if like you're accidentally don't realize you're on a voice call and like someone just hops in and just starts the worst drama, you know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. How dare you? How's your day going, Winston? Besides what I know already. Yep. Oh. Nice. Nice. Wish you the best of luck with that. Sure. I mean, that's animatable, right? Sure. Yeah. I'm realizing that your audio is not showing up on stream. So I'm going to quickly see if I can fix that. Calvin's losing it! Yes, exactly. Shh. Okay. OBS. I learned quickly before stream how to like separate audio tracks in OBS, and I don't think I did it correctly. So, okay. I think if I just add you to my audio track, hopefully that'll work.
I don't know. You have more of a sense. I mean, like Bob did give me the rundown of how to become a YouTube streamer. That was all like an hour before the 48 hour, you know?
Yeah.
We didn't even intend for it to be a live stream, gonna be real.
Hey, it worked out, I think.
But it was really cool. Bob was really good about it and nice about it, so it went really good anyway. But it's just so funny how Mary and I were both like, wait, we're learning how to become YouTube streamers. Why? We just wanted to upload the animations and call it.
Yeah. No, it worked out, and now I can hear you on stream. I
Yeah.
just checked on my phone, so
Awesome.
yeah. In fact,
People.
sorry, I was going to turn up your audio a little bit. I think I can do that on my end. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now everyone can hear your voice.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Hello, people.
Yeah. If someone comes in later, the other voice you're hearing is my former roommate Winston's. He's also one of my best friends.
Oh, you said it! This is why I keep telling you every time I see you, you just need to ask, and I will drive halfway across the country, if not get a plane ticket across country for you, dude.
Thank you, thank you. Well, we'll have more things to do together in person eventually. I'm still working on the game, so I want to have like some play tests. I'm thinking.
Okay. One thing.
Yeah.
As best friend, I'm gonna and officially on the stream now. Hey, people. Calvin's birthday is coming up.
It
Wish him a happy
is.
birthday if you ever see this video.
Yeah. It's currently July 26th. If you're watching past the 29th, I will be another year older. So.
Another year wiser.
Don't know about that.
I know every year I just say like I'm a bit stronger now. I'm like, wait, am I?
I've got more years. Don't know if I've used them to the best of my ability, but only know in retrospect.
Yeah. Here you there. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of vibing. I'm getting a head start on potential mood board with this dude I'm collaborating with, depending on how much creative freedom I'm getting.
Sure. No, I think depending on what your whole arrangement is, just showing that you have different ideas to bring to the table might be good.
Yeah, I mean, it is friend of a friend, so I have never met this person before, but I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. And worst comes to worst, I've nothing would happen, and that's a-okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna probably switch over.
Day.
What was that?
That's my day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting hot as. It's getting really warm here in Minnesota.
Good catch.
It's going to be like 100 degrees tomorrow and Friday, which is absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm. Currently in Iowa, they have a thing called Ragbri going on, where it's like a biking across Iowa race. And
that sounds dangerous right now.
Very much so, but it's like the 50th one, so they had to do it.
I mean, yeah, it's really hard to cancel such a momentous number.
Yeah.
Such a pretty number that is 50.
Mm-hmm. I think they're being safe still. They've got water stations all down the route, and each town along the trail, they have stopping stations, all that.
Yeah, it literally is. Please hydrate.
Yes.
I was gonna say the thing, but like I don't know. I don't think YouTube likes it if you say the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna like it because I want this to be a very family-friendly stream. So.
and I'm doing my best
Yeah,
to.
you're doing your best. If you slip up, don't worry about it. I can go in later and just kind of clip out things, but ultimately, I'd prefer not to.
It'll just be like a section of the stream that is just like a minute bleeped out.
And it'll be a case of like no one will know if it was just I messed up the stream or if you just like went off on a whole tirade.
You ask one question and it's like, dude, you don't even believe, and it goes on like a complete like censored rant. Would be funny.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it though.
Thank you. Okay, I've done enough 3D aimless 3D modeling for now. I think so. I'm gonna take a little screenshot and we'll post that for day that day's sketchy summer drawing. I'm not gonna say the number, just so we're on the safe side. Okay, took a little screenshot. Calvin Puppet is asleep.
Hired VTuber.
I want to say VTuber, but it's the connotations of VTuber are very not great in my eyes, at
I
least.
hear ya. I get it.
Like just trying to like find information to make this guy was an experience of like having to dig through like so much kind of like
Oh, I bet
oh yeah
there's gotta be so much information that is not applicable to what you were trying to do.
yeah. I was like most of these tips you're bringing don't apply. I don't want them to apply to this character model. Okay, my watermark's going across. Do you currently have like this, like just the stream open on your end, Winston?
Yeah, I do have the
Okay,
stream open on my end.
so you
It
get
is
to
a
see
little
like
bit
how
on a
much of like
delay.
an audio delay there is.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna quickly post this to Twitter, just so like we can, because that way I'm not like posting them all right after the stream, kind of thing. This is going to be a lot clickety clackety here for a second.
Yeah.
I don't have like a fancy mechanical keyboard, but this keyboard still is very clickety clackety. And everything we were adding, and it's like I'm so sorry, Cindy.
I kind of like it. You get like the keyboard ASMR.
Thank you. Okay. And she's off. And I'll just show it on streams. I want to show it in a way where I don't have the trending tab on the side in case it's bad. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I think you dropped out at that point, but I was
Really
like,
get it.
I was quickly looking at the Iowa like independent film festival and posted like what films are going to be in the festival, and I got the email about it. And I was quickly looking at them on stream. I was like, "Ooh, if there's anything really bad like in the posters, I don't want to show that on stream." So there we go.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that was. Well, don't open Steam. Okay, we're gonna close that. Okay. Next thing. Can I strike through? No. don't save. Okay. Next, I want to make a new shirt for Calvin. So we're on Quit Blender. Do you have any shirt ideas, Winston?
Do you have like a game controller?
Ooh, a game controller. I like that. Kind of like a gamer
If
kind of.
and when you eventually transition to game streams.
All right. Let's see. I just saw the Calvin VTuber model. His head was very pulsating. I did not like that. Okay, I'm going to have to use the drawing tablet, and it's over on my left here. So I don't know if the face tracking is going to work very well for the VTuber model, so I'm just going to turn that off for now. Okay. Oh, we lost all of the stream. Okay, now we're back.
We're back.
Come back. Okay. And we're going to make a new file. I'm also going to have to turn my head a little bit away from the mic. So let's see if I can move this. Yeah, there we go. Can you still hear me well enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, I need to open a different file. Open. Because a while ago I made like a template file for making new shirts. Vtuber Shirt. Okay. And I'm going to turn off there. Hello! There we go. We got Calvin's drawn tablet. What are we making? Making a new shirt. Okay, so game controller, you're thinking. A gamer shirt.
Gamer.
One for the gamers. So while I'm working on this, I want to pick your brain, Winston, about that anthology idea I've been thinking.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been kind of like trying to like think of what we want kind of the overarching story to be. Like what's the glue that holds all of these different kind of stories together. And I've been kind of thinking, because I don't want to do like, you know, it's other dimensions, because that's kind of being very much played out at the moment. Yeah. So what I was thinking is, you know, what kind of like ways. Oh, this is gonna lag. Hang on. It's going to try to fill in. Yep. Close that. I'm thinking of like different like kind of like ways we can have multiple styles in the same narrative without it feeling weird. And like one of the, so I was thinking we could do time travel would be one. Basically, like you know, characters jump between different eras, and that changes how the style looks.
Cool.
We could do. I was thinking dreams, like each dream has a different style, and someone's like walking through these dreams.
I like that. That one would really, especially, I mean, of course, depending on who you get for that, but knowing our usual crew and how absurd some of us can get with it.
Yeah. I was thinking the same. Because then it's also like, you can do whatever you want with a dream. It could be a different, you know, genres. It could be a scary dream. It could be,
You know, fairly new.
Yeah. So I think that'd be something kind of fun we could put a narrative around. I've been also thinking like,
Totally.
what was that?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else were you thinking?
Well, I made a list somewhere. Let me bring up my phone. Because we were also like talking about like what kind of like we want both the aesthetic of like why are these kind of different styles coming together, and then also what's the narrative through that's kind of keeping things together. And so I was thinking we kind of had the idea of like change versus stagnation, where one character is kind of adapting to all these new art styles and animation styles, while one character is very adamant about staying with their original style, whatever way we make it that style makes sense narratively. Or maybe it's more the idea of growing from change. So if the styles are changing, it's kind of like showing can we like adapt to new environments and things.
Yeah, I hear you there. That would definitely be a fun. I mean, of course, it depends on. Uh, I think that one would be really fun, especially like if the two characters are like constantly talking with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of like really opens itself up for like a fun conversation dynamic between the two.
Yeah, like very much. I'm thinking budding personalities.
Hmm. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hijack it without his permission, but I wonder if we could like use Max's characters and like just like send them on a weird adventure.
Ooh, that would be interesting to see, because like I would especially like to see which ones we would be changing, between Bucket and Oregon,
Mm.
who who's the same all the time, who's changing, and how that conversation flows
Yeah.
would be so funny.
And I'm also imagining just like how would each of us like draw Max's characters. If anyone is watching the stream, we have a common friend named Max, and he's been working with these kind of two characters for a while, named Bucket and Oregon, and he's always been trying to kind of like find some good stories to tell of them. So I think that could be a kind of a fun thing to do.
It would. Yeah, totally. Game controller.
I'm trying to switch my tool here, and it's not switching in. Oh well, just use the eraser. So my drawing tablet software also doesn't like being open with this many things open.
Dang, I mean, not surprised, but also it's like,
On.
please run. Just trying to do the art thing.
I want to art.
I want to art. Let this man art.
Let the boy play. Come on. Whoa. Okay. Let me just restart my drawing tablet software. Oh yeah, application not responding.
Oh.
We'll restart it there.
You art too hard.
Hate when I art too hard. Here, one moment. Because I want to get rid of that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Because I've got a whole bunch of hotkeys set up on my tablet, so I can. If it's got like a little wheel on the side, so I can set up so I can adjust the pen size by adjusting the wheel.
Nice.
Yeah. Trying to think of more things to talk about while I'm drawing. It's very silent progress when I'm just usually drawing by myself.
Yeah, all good.
Have you used Blender yet, Winston?
I haven't messed with it too much yet. I've been like just watching the tutorials, not really watching and going along with, but like trying to find some fun tutorials or like inspo to like try and figure out things or try new things.
Yeah. I mean, it was more just a curiosity, and
Yeah, totally. I'm like thinking I need to just double check all my applications because I'm hearing from friends that stuff is not working for them. And I'm like, dang, I need to see what I still have and what I might need to change.
Probably gonna lose. I think the Maya license goes pretty early.
Yeah, that's the one. Actually, I just checked that one recently, but it might not last too much longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, trying to think of my next project with Blender. Definitely want to try a character with a face.
Yeah. I've been seeing a few like really cool rigs people have been making on Twitter.
Yeah, that's. I know. It's just been like, it's kind of absurd. It's like rigging it's hard, and then I just see these people with this cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Blender's got a few like built-in like rigging tools I really like Rigify is the one I've
I
been using a
know.
lot.
Like, yeah, I'm so like intrigued by that because it was like it is literally the hardest thing with that uh intermediate animation class,
Yeah.
which they are completely changing
Is
to
Aaron
be
still
like,
running
oh,
or?
I don't think Aaron's gonna do it again, or maybe Aaron will, but they're definitely gonna change how it's done.
Hmm.
Like, no matter what is changing, um, yeah, because it's not really necessary anymore. Because who's using Python?
Yeah.
Respectfully, like who is using Python?
I didn't like Python. It was like it's a programming language where you don't use different lines to differentiate things. It's all like by indents. I was like, no, 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 no. My kind of like structural mind does not handle that well.
Yeah. Oh, also, CB and Megan say hi,
Oh, hi, CB and
and
Megan
Ken.
and Ken.
Ken's
Are
here.
they here or are they just
Yeah, they just finished up work.
oh, nice? Yeah, if you can tell them if they can keep a nice mouth going, they're free to join. Let's see if I can. Want to do this shirt design pretty quick and dirty, so I can move on to something else.
Yeah, you can always fix it up later.
Yeah. And also, I kind of like the idea of just a very kind of bootleg looking shirt, you know?
It adds character, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Still doing your kind of like mood board esque art.
Yeah, I'm just rabbit holing through Pinterest now.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
It's how it always starts. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna draw? And then I'm like, next thing I know, spending like 4 hours on Pinterest. So
Mm,
it recommends me either like really cool art or just silly little funny memes.
I get you.
And it's just like, my attention span cannot handle.
2 hours of use, but
Yeah,
it's not helping.
doom scrolling's real.
Okay, that's a controller.
That is a controller.
Let's. I want to give it just a graphic tee. That's like a t-shirt. I should have just
Hey.
booted up TKO and just use those tools. Do like kind of an airbrush, I'm thinking, for the colors.
Love the texture.
Yeah. There we go. Make the particles a little bit bigger. That's the body of it. Sure.
Yeah.
Gaming. Yeah.
Gaming. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Now I just gotta make like the base shirt stuff. So like the sleeves. Nope. Okay, that's a shirt.
Shirt accomplished.
Shirt accomplished. We move this to a different window. So that way you don't see my horrible file structures.
Felt.
Okay. Do-do. Okay. Okay, let me head over back to the VTuber setup. VTube. Okay. It's been a while since I've changed. Yeah, I think I remember the structure. There we go. Okay. Well. All right, moment of truth. Let me look. Look right in the camera. Right in the camera. There we go. Okay. Reload. It's thinking about it. Oh. Well, it works. The way I've set up the transparency. I mean, I kind of like it.
I mean, at least it's like, yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad. It's just funny having green on green.
Green on green. The text is cut off by the jacket. Or I can take the jacket off. Boom. Okay, even with the jacket off, it's cut off by my sleeves. Yeah, okay. We'll make a quick adjustment. Jacket on. VTuber. Get rid of the VTuber. Okay. I'm gonna hold the mic like those fancy YouTubers do. Cool. Okay. Go back to this. Okay. Cam recognize me? Thank you. Okay. Reload. Okay, yeah. That fits better. I'm going to take the jacket off. Cool. I think that works pretty well. Cool. Trying to think of the best way to post this one. All right, I'm going to look right at the camera. This is going in my demo reel. I'll turn the background on and yeah. This looks very much looking forward to if I can get like a nice, little better computer. Well, maybe a little better camera too. I could buy a separate camera that's a little bit nicer. But
Already got your eyes on it?
what?
Already got your eyes on any computers?
I've been looking at the Mac Studio.
Oh.
It's kind of got what it seems like much more powerful, and it's pretty affordable from what I've been seeing.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to see if I can figure out the short film idea. I want to get like art grant from like either Iowa or Minneapolis or Minnesota. And see if I can use.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Especially, well, it is going to be a collaborative thing. So like, I would be happy about that probably.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If I can for the Calvin short film, that's just me, where I'm just figuring out how to make a short film. I could like contact like local Iowa like actors and like for voice acting, or see if like the Iowa musicians want to make the soundtrack, that kind of thing.
Totally.
And then
Yeah, they really like it when it's collaborative. Or I mean, as long as you know what you're doing, they like it.
Yeah.
At least from my talks with Michelle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if I can like kind of push the angle of like, oh, this is going to be good for like local Iowa artists, like voice actors or musicians, I think I could be able to get a pretty good grant. Okay, that was make the Twitter post. So, yep. There's post 2. See if I can get the VTuber to look up there. Okay. So that's two catch-up drawings down. Or catch-up art posts. Any idea what to do next?
71's blank.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Could do.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, here, let me look at the game room background. Because I want a new prop for the shelf. But I'm wondering if I also maybe like behind me, if there's room for like a poster. You know, maybe I draw like a fun little poster back there.
Oh. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. We're also wondering if I just save that for when I like make a game, and I could put the poster for that game back behind me. Lots of options.
Yeah. Possibilities.
Yeah. I have also been streaming for like 2.5 hours, so. I don't want to stop the stream until I get caught back up on. Whoa, okay, the Calvin rig freaked out. Okay. Don't want to stop streaming until I can kind of get caught up on art posts. And I'm thinking,
fair.
Today's art post can be just like the link to this live stream. And so, I want to do something 2D before we go back into 3D for the new shelf prop. It's just a matter of like what do I do that's 2D? I know. I could just have a random prompt generator come up and just start drawing what it tells me.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, just something quick and dirty.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me set that up. I'm going to have Calvin go away for a little bit. Pop. Okay. Move the microphone. Pop. Another thing I need is like an arm for the microphone that can kind of swivel.
It would be good.
Yep. I saw today that they might have revealed some new gameplay for like that Project L fighting game, the League of Legends.
Oh yeah, that dropped today, the news. That sounds so cool that they're making it a multiplayer tag battler.
Oh, nice.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited for the game. I have high hopes, especially because of the people doing it.
Are they like a former kind of fighting game, like big leagues?
The lead Yeah, the lead dude who's in like most of the talks, like created Evo pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
So if like anyone knows what they're doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, they're putting so much time and effort into it that it's like eh, it's gonna be good. They're
Yeah.
they're putting a lot of time, effort, and care. In fact, it's gonna be available at Evo for like a demo. And
Nice.
they got 4 characters all ready and good to go. It's insane.
It's been like it was announced a while ago, right?
Yeah, it's been, let's see, I remember it being announced junior year spring. So going on a year and a half. Probably won't be out till then anyway, so 2 years
Yeah.
since being teased. Which fair.
Yeah.
Games should take some time. Especially because like I can only imagine who they're going to add because, League of Legends,
Mhm.
was it 170 characters now?
A few.
Yeah, kind of a few, and it's just like hard to imagine. I mean, some of them could easily fit in a fighting game, but it's like, which ones do you pick?
Mhm. Yeah, this prompt generator is not great.
164.
Ooh.
They just added a new one.
Okay, this prompt generator I'm looking at is not great. It's like a hamburger, a hot air balloon.
That's the thing with art generators. You get some that are super like specific and focused on like very niche thing, and then you get the ones that are like so broad and vague. It's like I can't do anything with this.
Yeah. Well, it had the options like objects or characters, and it was like, okay, characters. It was like two swordsmen sparring. It's like, okay, that's a little bit too much for at the moment.
That's a bit much.
And then yeah, okay. So we're gonna do a random mark on the canvas, and then we're gonna make something from that.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, it's fun. That's the Calvin fallback, really.
When in doubt, do it.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna. Did that go off the screen too much? It did. Okay. Go a little bit less crazy on that. Nope. Okay, there we go. I'm seeing a penguin.
Gunther, is that you?
What other things can we get from it? Kind of like a Hershey's Kiss with this orientation. I'm seeing a nose with a mustache here. Kind of like that.
Interesting. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Stash.
Going to also quit VTube Studio, hopefully free up some more RAM. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll bring back the VTuber model for when we're making the prop for the shelf. Yeah, no, actually, this isn't a mustache. This is a Metroid right here.
Oh. Yeah.
And I say, oh, this isn't as like, there's one thing this could be, but if any kids are watching along, you can do this yourself. You can just kind of get creative. This is a good kind of artistic practice to kind of see what objects you can see inside random arcs. Okay.
You've.
Oh. Whoops.
Oops.
Yeah, drew on the wrong layer. There we go. There we go.
Oh no.
Caught it soon enough.
Always a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong layer.
Especially I'm using the vector layers, and if I don't put it on vector layer, I won't be able to scale it correctly.
Have you been gaming recently? Any games you've been up to playing?
I beat Tears of the Kingdom, I think, last month.
Sweet.
Yeah, or it might have been at the beginning of the month, but regardless, very good, very good. Nothing currently. I've been just
Excited.
kind of keeping up on my multiplayer games, so like Splatoon and Fortnite were really,
Yeah, all good.
yeah.
Just curious.
How about you?
Yeah. CB asked me. We're currently in the middle of like a three-way race to like beat the first Breath of the Wild,
Nice.
so we can open up the second one safely
Mm-hmm.
without spoiling it for everyone.
Yeah.
So I beat Water Bike Ganon yesterday,
Nice.
and yeah, so 3 more blights to go, and potentially like yeah, Megan's in all the blights, but is adamant about like pretty much 100% completionist run of it.
Sure.
So still it's going to take Megan a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And CB's basically doing it backwards. Like, hasn't even been to Azora domain yet.
Yeah.
I don't think they've even talked to Pura yet, but is like, adult just beat Thunderblight.
Nice.
So yeah, we're having fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else was I playing? I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, I relapsed into League of Legends. Terrible.
Yep.
Don't recommend. And then is it? Oh, yeah. Play through Bayonetta 2 again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
On the Switch,
classic. Yeah, Switch. I brought my Bayonetta games when I came to Minneapolis. 'Cause I'm the only one who would play them. Just not quite my sister's type of games.
Totally fair. Oh, for other layers, there we go. Very much making this kind of the Metroid and the egg from memory. I think I'm doing okay.
I think you're doing great too.
Thank you.
Gonna be real though, I haven't played. My most Metroid experience is Smash Bros. So
Fair enough.
experience yet?
What was that?
Do you do the Barbenheimer?
I have not. I've been thinking about doing it this weekend for my birthday, maybe.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah. I want to see if Cindy can come up for that, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
How about you?
I've seen Barbie.
Okay.
I've seen Barbie. I've yet to seen Oppenheimer. But if we do plan something for that, great. If not, so yeah, okay. I'm just happy I got my barb.
You got your barbs.
Got my barbs. And I had a really good time with
That's
that.
good. I've been hearing good things.
Is like most divisive. Oh, hello.
What was it? Did I lose you, Winston?
Sorry, I was talking to CB.
Oh, okay.
You want to say hi?
Hi. You're
Alvin
on
says,
stream, so
"Hi,
be
you're on
polite.
stream."
Scary Kitsuna.
Yeah, interest deep diving, and I landed on Persona, and
Shin Megami.
yeah, and all those fun things.
Alvin.
That's fun.
I feel like I have seen this character. You know, this artist. But
Isn't this
also,
glorified in 10? Reminds me
that
of
is a character.
yeah, with the furnace.
Just in case. Bye, CB. Is food calling?
They're ordering Domino's, so they asked me about what I wanted.
Nice.
Dude, way to like hammer out like a full like duration basically in a what is it, like 40 minutes or something? Insane.
Oh, there we go. I'm experimenting with my shading lately, trying to like make it a little more dynamic than just like solid fills.
Sick. Yeah, that turned out. I love the lighting so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I need to get Clip Studio Paint.
Get it while you can. It's about to go from a buy it once kind of program to subscription model.
Okay, I'm making a note of that. So that is going to be the first thing I just with my new paycheck. That would be nice, especially since I'm about to lose programs.
Yep, that was my thinking.
It's only a month away, so
I've got all my free alternatives kind of figured out. Cause got Clip for Photoshop, Blender for Maya, Audacity. Yeah, it's
right,
Audacity
audio.
for
Yep.
Audition. and what was it? For like Adobe Premiere, I've got Hit Film.
Film. I'm gonna look up that one because I'm gonna be really sad when I can't use After Effects anymore.
It's got the like kind of After Effects as well in it, which is nice.
Cool. Hit Film. Love that. Because I'm gonna cry when I lose After Effects. I've gotten so used to her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She's been treating me real good since Merritt's class, teaching me how to use her.
I don't think I ever got really good with After Effects. It was more like I needed to use it for like two things, you know. No.
I mean, it's just like it's so handy to have a nice editing software, though.
Yeah.
No, I really learned to love the post-production process
That's good.
with with Merritt's class, Katie's animation collaboration. I was compositing team leader and senior project, of course, but also like the VFX class too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I really learned to love After Effects in there.
Okay, that's another drawing in the can.
Awesome, dude.
Okay, gonna.
Crushing it. So you got 3 things and you got 1 thing left, right?
Yeah, just need to make a fun prop for the shelf. Okay. It's on Twitter. That's official.
Tweeter.
Tweeter. Okay. Yeah. Quits the Clip Studio Paint. We'll switch over back to Blender, make a 3D model. Of what? We don't know. Can at least quit my pen tablet software. And we can bring back Calvin. Okay.
Elephant's back.
Not yet. Flip to it briefly, but that was an after image. It's not real.
Elephant's moving so fast I can barely keep up.
Exactly. OBS. Doo-doo. Ah, there we go. We'll go with the full face cam so we can kind of see the shelf that I'm gonna be adding to. Oh, that Calvin is freaking out. Okay. Prop. Trying to think of like, what would be a fun thing to add. Because like the current, I can switch to the game room. The current shelf, as you can kind of see, it's got mostly game related things like all my game jam items, and then like a whole bunch of video games. So I could find something along those lines again for the new prop.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would work.
Yeah.
I mean, it would fit.
Yeah. Thinking.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I got back into playing Cult of the Lamb since their
Nice.
update to the game. It's been a really nice update. It really makes the combat flow all the more smoother. I'm excited to get to like the post game. Not quite post game, but basically they added post game.
Mhm.
And I'm excited.
Nice.
As it basically like is a whole nother like run through of the entire game, and that's awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, the game always looked very cool.
It is cool, and I'm excited because I think the same publisher just released their next game, Wizard with a Gun.
I saw that was coming.
Oh, it's coming? Okay.
It might have came out. I try to follow Devolver Digital's
Something like
Twitter.
that. I can hardly keep up myself. I know that was when the art style looks so good.
Yeah. For sure.
I believe it's multiplayer, so I'll have to play that with Mary. That'd be good.
Oh yeah.
Because we were both, as soon as we saw the trailer drop, like, this is our game. Play it.
What? It's a riveting stream at the moment.
Art be like that sometimes.
Yeah. What are some like weird video game accessories?
Hello.
Oh, whoa!
Who's there?
Winston, Colin, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Welcome to the stream.
Doing pretty good. What are you working on in the stream now?
I'm currently trying to make like a new prop for like the shelf in the background of
Oh, like behind your character?
Yeah, yeah. I want like a gaming kind of prop to kind of go along with the others. I'm thinking just like maybe like a weird kind of like controller accessory.
All
Maybe,
right.
ooh. I was going to say the power glove, but I don't own like a power glove in real life, so I feel like it'd be
False advertising.
yeah.
Who's gonna know?
Who would
I
know?
will know in my heart.
Then they'll pull up like this stream specifically.
Yeah, evidence.
Nice, you got Wii Sports Resort.
Yep. I've got a whole bunch of games there that seem like games you might have seen before.
It's kind of weird noticing how like all the Switch games I can't tell what they are from their like title on the side.
Yeah. Yeah, well, except for one, because the Super Bomberman R is like the only Switch game that has like a unique like spine.
Money.
Yeah.
Ethan, you just finished up work, I'm guessing.
Yes, I just got home and stuff.
Nice. Did work go good today?
Yeah, it was like pretty chill. The Starbucks
Oh.
I work at is right next to an elementary school, and underneath there's a high school nearby and a middle school down the street. So
Checks out.
like, it's quiet right now because it's the summer, but in like 2 or 3 weeks, it's gonna be hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, can I say how on your stream or?
I mean, yeah. Well, if you use it as the noun, we'll it'll be
It's
fine.
fine. Be fine.
I can edit it out later if
Still
needed.
buff.
All right.
Okay. I'm
Watch as
thinking.
YouTube comes and singles out that singular word and like changes the rating on it.
It's not necessarily.
No longer family friendly.
I'm not worried about YouTube. I'm more just like I want to make sure this is something that like, art teachers can kind of like watch with their kids and things. So. Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah. I think I've got what we're gonna make. Going to grab. We are going to make a Guitar Hero controller.
Oh, why did I not think of that?
We're gonna see how this is gonna go. It's a lot of kind of organic shapes.
Would you make it for the size of your character? To
Yeah.
match?
I'll make it kind of relative to like the shelf in the background. So, like, I'm not sure how big those games are, but like relative to those. Okay.
All right.
See how. Might hear a little clicky clacking as I'm using hotkeys and things.
Yeah, use those hotkeys.
Hey, it saves you so much more time and energy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still kind of a scrub when it comes to hotkeys, though. Not gonna lie.
I had to disable one recently because I kept on accidentally hitting it, and it was the hotkey to like
God.
switch the rendering mode.
Oh.
And I kept on like accidentally hitting it, and it was going to switch to like the really high quality render. And it was like it kept on crashing my software.
Funny.
What kind of computer
Not
are you
fun,
using?
but funny.
Computer, I'm just using the MacBooks we got from MCAD still.
Oh
I
no.
desperately need to upgrade my computer, but we'll get there when we get there. Need a cash flow first.
Also, like, watch out for sales. I know that places like Best Buy do like President's Day sales.
Yes, yeah, I've got alerts set up for when Best Buy has a nice sale, but so hopefully before long. I was telling Winston, I told you about like the idea for the short film of like, where each director kind of animates a different section, but it kind of tells one cohesive story. But before that, I want to kind of make my own short film on my own, just so I can kind of know the process before I drag everyone in with me, you know. And so I was thinking I could get like a art grant for that, maybe upgrade my rig. That's the hope, at least.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they should be okay with that because
I started the process a while ago, like emailing like, hey, what grants I need to apply for, but they said like they're kind of changing. At least the Iowa Arts Board was kind of changing up what grants were available and for what. So I'll have to refigure out that process.
I remember hearing from Winston that you got like some sort of like job down in Iowa.
I did for a
Uh,
little bit. I was
Yeah, it
working
was for a
for a
while.
company as like the art. The title I had was the creative engineer. So basically, any kind of art task the company needed, I was handling. So, like it was kind of, they had a lot of subsidiaries where it was like they needed like an advertisement for their server hosting platform. So I made a little ad for them, and then they needed a mascot for like the general company, so I drew a little dog kind of mascot for them. It was going real well for a while, but then in the new year, the boss just disappeared for a little bit and never gave me new tasks. And since it was kind of like on contract where I just logged the hours I worked, wasn't working any, so I don't have a job technically, but it's like I'm still like getting like emails from like the pay software every week of like, you know, hey, log your hours. It's like, well, they're not giving me any work, so no hours to log. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Hopefully, I'm hopeful I'm going to have some family friends that were like, hey, I know people who like work with in the creative industry, so you might want to send them like your demo reel and see what they say. So, gonna be working on that in the coming weeks.
all right.
Yeah. Sorry, there was a lot to update to. No, don't technically have a job at the moment.
Oh yeah, no, I was just curious because we don't talk much and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And, yeah.
I think you joined the bingo night server pretty recently, so
yeah, I think it was like in late spring.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is bad for it keeps me connected with more peeps from MCAD while I'm like over here in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Haas.
Okay, I think
I thought I had a big move.
Yeah. It's all right. I like pretty much call my family every other day and stuff. So
that's good. It's good to keep in touch.
I got contacted by this one weird thing yesterday on like LinkedIn.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, I was like, what it was that there's like some company called Mindline, I think. They are like in a talent acquisition company, so they're sort of a hiring company that other companies use to find people.
Sure.
So like that's kind of weird, but they do actually look legitimate. I looked up reviews on them, and it's like pretty good overall. Like 4 out of 5 stars. There appear to be some bad experiences, but those don't overtake everyone's experiences with it. And it might. I think it's more so about the people that hire Mindline, not Mindline themselves.
Sure.
Yeah, but because they thought it was weird because they posted like some job opportunity thing here in Austin about like 3D data imagery, and the same day they posted it yesterday, I suddenly got a message about it from like 2 different people working at the company.
Hmm.
And I got a call this morning asking me to update my resume and send it to them. And now I have a phone interview set up for tomorrow, so it's all so quick that I'm kind of suspicious about
Yeah.
it.
Well, I like calling you in general. That seems kind of unique for one of these kinds of jobs.
Yeah, like training's mostly remote, but they need someone in Austin who can go to the like whatever office it is and stuff
Mhm.
once or twice a month. I've been messaging like Katie about it to ask. She just like told me to just like ask them lots of questions in like uh the phone call interview that I have, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caution is key. If it works out
Yeah.
and it's not a scam, great.
That'd be great.
It sounds like too good to be true. I was like, because they're just like, oh, we need someone who knows Maya, 3ds Max, which I don't know 3ds Max, and Mac computers, living in Austin, and it's a year-long contract according to the listing for 27 an hour, which is really good.
Hmm.
But like, I think that's too much for an entry position. Then like, I don't know.
Yeah. But it might be on like the legitimate side. It might be just them kind of seeing a lot of the discussion around payment for animators and everything, and kind of like getting ahead of the curve, maybe. Like they kind of see like, okay, people are gonna be discussing payment for whatever we're making, so we might as well kind of get ahead of it and just pay you well now.
I guess it's fair, yeah.
Do you see on stream how the guitar's looking?
It is looking really good.
Thank you.
That's a guitar. I mean, you definitely got the full body. It's coming together.
Yeah. Okay. I try to be a good 3D modeler and like keep good topology, but sometimes it's like I really just want to just get this done with, you know. Just, like,
Struggle
have
is
the
real.
worst loop cuts and everything in here. Grab these faces.
So hot in Minnesota. Hey, Ethan, how hot is it in Texas?
Yeah, in a nice PG way of describing how hot it is in
Yeah.
Texas.
I just want to keep my family humble.
Yeah.
Whatever Austin. 99 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hmm.
How hot is it over in Minnesota right now?
Let's see. I just know it's warm. I know tomorrow is like we're supposed to like break 100.
It says it's
92 feels like 99.
Nice.
Not good. Not good. Especially because the people here are not made for that weather.
The weather is kind of inverse here in like Texas, where like from like December to maybe like April or something in Minnesota, people usually try to stay inside
Mm.
because of how cold it gets. With Texas, it's like nobody goes outside during
Oh yeah, because
July or August because it's too
you'll
hot.
melt. You'll melt.
Yeah. But if it's just 2 months being locked indoors due to the weather, that's still better than Minnesota's like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I had a summer vacay in Texas, and it was just, oh my gosh, was that bad? Like it was fun to be there, see things, have a good time, great. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. Literally, like we spent like 3 days in my mom's apartment, lights off, AC chugging along, miserable.
No.
We got kicked out of the residential pool area too because like we weren't residents. We were fam staying with fam.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, so it was like we couldn't even use the pool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's probably best to go down south during the winter. That way you miss out on the blizzards up north and just get to enjoy good weather. Everyone else down south, they'll think, "Oh my gosh, it's so cold," but then for us, it's just like, "Oh my gosh, this weather's
So
great."
hot. Yeah, the migratory bird lifestyle. Wish I could afford it.
Uh, I mean, I wanted to like yell at this one person down here in Texas because they're like, "Guys, it's 30 degrees out. We might have to cancel plans."
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when it's 30 degrees, I was like, oh, it's sweatshirt weather.
Yeah, but you get it.
Oh, oh my gosh, yeah. And it's gonna be 100, and then it's like, I'm not a human being. I'm a
Yeah.
puddle. Oh. I remember like one summer I was working in a factory with no AC. And I would walk in at like 5 a.m. It's like already 70 degrees in the main building, which is terrible. The heat wave though, and it got up to like over 100 degrees outside. So you could imagine the main building, they had to cancel. They literally said it's too hot.
You've
We
talked
don't want to
about
deal with.
working in that factory every now and then. It's like I'm surprised you have lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, honestly, it was a long summer. I have a whole new respect for people who work factory jobs because
Yes.
it is something so soul crushing that, yeah, especially because the biggest thing that gets my gears grinding about it, my experience there is when they said like, oh yeah, are you like okay with some overtime? It's like, oh yeah, if you ask me to come in and work, I probably can say yes. Like I got nothing better to do with my summer other than, make money.
Mm.
They didn't tell me that it wasn't optional overtime. So every other week I was pulling like a 50+ hour work week, which is just no one should.
No.
With all due respect, like once you get past 48 hours, it's too much.
Yeah, at a certain point, you're going to get diminishing returns on
It's like
what you're
literally
able
a
to do.
40-hour work week is enough. A 40-hour work week is enough.
That's what Walmart's been doing to Alec, and I've been trying to tell him that he needs to put his
Still
foot
working
down.
there?
Yeah, like they pretty much get him like working somewhere between 32 to sometimes 40-hour weeks and stuff, and they're like,
Need to
I
bust
think a bunch of
Alec
his
out of
coworkers,
there.
I think a bunch of his coworkers moved over to Menards because they pay better on the like the weekends. Although I didn't go for it because like I don't know, the family discount, the employee discount for Walmart is worth more to my family than like a Menards discount.
Yeah.
Like I get that, but also if you considered we're gonna work Alec to death.
Yeah, I told them Walmart should value like him. So like if he tells them that he can only work what hours he can and stuff, they can't do anything about it, and they wouldn't fire him over that.
Hmm.
That's just rough. It sucks.
I'm sure it's not as bad as working at a factory though.
I mean,
I
uh,
mean,
not much. Not much. Retail is not much better.
yeah,
When does Alec have to walk in? Doesn't he have to get up really early for it anyway?
no. He's usually goes there at like 12 or 2 and stuff. That's usually when his shift starts. If his shift starts at 2, he's likely there for like until like 11.
Ooh.
2 to 11?
Yeah, yeah, 2 to
Gross.
11 is what most of his shifts are like. It
That's
doesn't help that like Walmart gives everyone like an hour for lunch, and it's like that's kind of too much. Like he'd rather
like
like not have that. Like have a half-hour lunch would be better.
seriously, yeah.
That's rough.
It, need to bust your brother out of there. Get it.
Yeah,
Walmart discounts nice.
At what cost?
So at what cost? It must be so exhausting. And does Alec have to also like with people?
he's usually like yeah cashiering or watching the self checkout thing. I think he says the self checkout
That's
one is kind of hard because like it's just a lot of standing, doing nothing, and you can't do anything other than just stand there and watch.
yeah. And also like what was it Mary used to talk about? I don't want you doing anything except being on the floor. And
Yeah,
it's just like not even time for like bathroom breaks or
Yeah.
crap like that. Tough.
Rough.
oh, listen, have you gotten a job in Minneapolis yet?
I am getting stuff lined up. I am on my phone interview done with Gray Fox. So I'll be working. I'm waiting for an in-person interview date. But potentially it's sounding like I'll be working at the pottery place with Megan and Cornbread.
Nice.
Pottery place?
Yeah. So uh, people who make like all the Renaissance their mugs will be helping them with that.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I kind of maybe will have a side hustle going on because one of my connections back home got a friend who's doing a music video and put my name in, and I'm like, I'm down to see what it's about, and maybe we can talk something over and figure something out.
Nice.
Is it what kind of the medium is the music video? Like what's it using?
So we haven't. The music itself is kind of a. Music itself is sort of like a mix between like a grungy cyberpunk sound and also a very like creepy glockenspiel bell
Hmm.
moment and the interplay between the two. So I know they want to do something very. It gives a very dark sound. So we're trying to figure out. I'm trying to ask them like, they want to do something dark, and maybe action oriented. So we're trying to figure out there.
Yeah, sounds cool though.
Yeah, no, I actually really dig the soundtrack, and that's the only reason I'm like really like I want to try and make it happen because like it sounds like a cool song. One of a friend recommended, and now they seem chill, so things are
Nice.
looking good so far. I gave them a detailed list of like here's some things we need to address going like if we're going to collaborate. Here's some initial things
Good to set
we
those
can
early.
yeah, so we can figure out like mood board, concept work, maybe get a storyboard done before we like actually start doing anything crazy.
Good idea. Okay. I am going to finish this whammy bar.
Gimme bar.
Whammy bar. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna finish this whammy bar. Get a picture of it, and I think I want to call it because apparently food is here.
Yeah, same for me. Lines
Sweet.
up nicely.
Thank you guys for joining in with us.
No
It helped fill the
problem.
silence.
Oh, absolutely. Always a treat to talk with you,
Yeah,
Calvin.
it's great catching up.
Yeah, excited to see what you've been doing here,
Yeah,
and can't wait to see what you do next.
yeah. Same to you,
Okay,
and same to you, Ethan, as well.
Thanks.
take
Okay,
care, dude.
take care.
Hey.
All right. Not fully done. I'm yeah. Boom. Okay. Got the screenshot. Going to grab my watermark. Zoop. Pictures. Yeah. Where's my watermark? I would like my watermark, please. There it is. Okay. Okay. This is going to be day 72. Save. Cool. Quit Blender. Grab Safari. Going to drop from the call. Maybe. Okay. Safari. Twitter. Refresh Twitter. Oh, that's so clacky. Okay. Tweet. Yep, they're still called tweets. There it is. Backside of water. But yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. We did it. 4 art pieces in 1 live stream. Can't beat it. Yeah. Let me sign us out. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a fun. If you didn't catch this live, I'll let you know on Twitter next time I'm live, so you can catch me live and you can contribute to the chat and contribute to the art that we make. Yeah. Hoping to maybe make a YouTube series soon. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. So have a great day. Take care of each other. Love yourself. Love each other. Have a great day.